We are going to dive into a serious legislation that could change the way we work, the way we earn, and definitely the way we live in this beautiful country of ours. Hey Jenga Kenya family, welcome again back to another episode here with yours truly Shadrach Bwire Kakai. On your favorite channel Jenga Kenya YouTube TV. Jenga means to build or to construct, and Kenya is this our beloved country. So welcome as we discuss the most current mind-blowing news that impact our everyday lives. And today, yes, you've heard it right. There's a brand new bill introduced in Parliament that's got people talking. You and me have to be part and parcel of this conversation. The Business Law Amendment Bill 2024. Now, this bill is all about expanding the definition of an employee. We all know who an employee is, one who earns a salary. It could be on permanent employment or even temporary employment, but you are earning a salary, a guaranteed salary. So this bill is intended to expand the definition of this word employee because for the longest time, people like the freelancers, the gigs workers have not been encompassed into this bill because their earning is not guaranteed. But today, should this bill pass, all the gigs workers, all the freelancers, all the remote workers will be treated as employees. Yes, you'll be treated as the government employee, the MP, the MCA, the governor, and even the president himself. So what does this mean? Yep, you guess it. More taxes and statutory benefits for people who have been working under the radar. Who are these people who have been working under the radar? It's you, and even you, and you as well. So all of us are going to be treated as employees, regardless whether you have it, whether you get it today and tomorrow you don't have it. So if you are a freelancer or a remote worker or even a gig worker, this could directly impact you. And I'm going to tell you how. So what does this mean for a freelancer, ladies and gentlemen? I know that is the question you are asking yourself. Well, if this bill goes through, of which I know 100% it has to go through unless something else happens, something like what happened in our last financial bill 2024, nothing is going to stop this. And I have a reason for this. You people of the media, you freelancers have really been on the neck, calling into action our sleeping government. And this has irritated our government by all means. And therefore, we wanatukujia sisi. They are coming for us by hooks and by crook to make sure that you are gagged. But are you ready for that? Well, if this bill goes through, of which I suspect it will, unless something happens, we will now be treated just like salaried employees. We are talking about tax deductions. We are talking about statutory benefits and employers needing to provide necessary tools and equipment to get the job done. Sounds great, right? But here's the catch, ladies and gentlemen. Many are concerned that this could make businesses hesitant to hire freelancers or even pass through this extra cost back onto the workers themselves. What do you think? Now, with the employers now required to provide equipment and even take on tax responsibilities, freelancers might see their take-home pay shrink Leave alone, it's not there, but it will be taken away. The saying, the biblical saying that goes, he who has nothing, that little that he has shall be taken away. Now, this is what the government is coming for. That means less disposable income in our pockets, and in your pockets, ladies and gentlemen, the freelancers, which could affect our ability to spend, impacting already struggling economy even further. But here, the government argues that this move is so as to create a more conducive working environment for businesses and even expand the tax base. But to whose benefit is the government struggling to expand the tax base? For what use is these taxes being imposed every other time, day and night, to Kenyans? Kenyans who are already struggling, ladies and gentlemen. Is it to help enumerate or even rise the pay of our legislatures, or what is it aimed at? The Treasury Cabinet Secretary, John Mbadi, even mentioned that Kenya needs to tap into the income sources that have been very invisible, just like the freelancers. And for what purpose? So as to sustain our struggling environment and economy. The question is, can really taxing the freelancers and the gig workers and the remote workers help improve our struggling economy? You have the answers, ladies and gentlemen. The bill even extends to sectors like music, transportation, and even construction industries, which means even people who have been self-employed without formal contracts could find themselves facing these statutory deductions very, very soon. Now, the big question remains, how will this affect Kenyans' growing gig economy? Will it help formalize the sector, or will it make it even harder for businesses to hire freelancers? And what about financial burden on these workers? There's a lot, ladies and gentlemen, to unpack here, and it's definitely going to be very, very interesting to see where this leads us. So, but enough of my talking, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's your turn. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the whole conversation? What do you think about the government stepping in to regulate the gig economy? Is it a step forward or a step backward? So let's get the conversation started, ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section below. Remember, your time is super valuable to us as Jenga Kenya team. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and even share this video to your friends and even the foes. The Jenga Kenya family is growing, and we love having you on this journey as we grow along. Let's continue this discussion and make sure we are all informed. Until next time, stay engaged, stay informed, and let's build a beautiful country together. See you in my next video. Shalom.